Okay, so we are here with Greg Martin of Westchester University right here at the college, and I've been watching him work with the Spring Forward Band. And you've got a unique position, I guess, of having worked with this band since you're local, they're local, so you've got a familiarity, and they've got a familiarity with you, which I think has really accentuated what's been happening in the rehearsal here. One of the things that I've been seeing, just watching and listening, is how you're getting them to really dig deep and take some responsibility to make some artistic decisions on the music. And you had your description there of the romantic range was rather narrow, and so you're trying to get that to broaden up. So tell us maybe about that a bit.
Well, I mean, a lot of it, I think, I know this band well enough to know that they emote a lot more than what they're doing right now. They've been up since 5:30 this
They're
morning.
on about hour 5 of rehearsal
Of here,
right now. Yeah.
and they had a 3-hour rehearsal at school before they came here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they're probably, most of them are around hour 14 or 15 or 16 at this point of the day.
Sure.
So, you know, I kind of feel like I'm pulling teeth with them a little bit, but I want them to also understand that no matter how tired we are as musicians, I mean, I'm tired, and I've still owed them my very best. So I'm trying to get them to understand they have to be able to pull this out, because we're going to play at a performance here in just a few minutes.
Exactly. Well, and they're responding very well to you, so that's a credit to you and a credit to them.
Well, they usually respond a little better, but that's fine. That's fine. They know me well enough to know I'm not going to let them get away with it.
Sure,
So.
but that's a neat thing in this
Yeah.
case. So what's next now as you go back into rehearsal? What are you going to be approaching next, tackling next?
Just trying to make sure the second part of this is not a repeat of the first, that we try to make some kind of musical difference in there. Otherwise, it's just, I mean, at face value, it's bookends, but musically it can't be that, or we just kind of lose the whole point. And then I do want to get to one of the faster movements on this, because the percussion have been just dreamboats back there and not doing an awful lot.
They have been wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we can tell the improvement of the ensemble. We're hearing them playing more musically. We're hearing them get more dynamic range going and making some of those artistic decisions. So it's making a difference with them. So that's great to see.
It's very easy for bands to get bogged down, I think, in being careful. You know, all the notes are right, all the rhythms are right. If it says forte, I'm going to play forte, then I'm going to play piano, and getting so mechanical that they forget about the larger picture, which is, what is this phrase saying, and trying to get that to happen. I know a lot of bands, especially, you know, they're preparing to play at the Pennsylvania Music Educators Conference here in March, and that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Because everybody in the state's there. You know, everybody in the state wants them to do well, but everybody is also sitting there kind of going, well, what makes you so special? How come you got picked and I didn't?
Sure.
You know, so it's very easy to kind of fall into a trap of being safe. And a lot of times when that happens, I think the music kind of goes away a little bit, and it's a very careful line we've got to walk, that we've got to make sure that they do all the safe stuff but still emote musically.
Right. Well, you're engaging them very well when you ask them things like what went well, what didn't go well, and you're really getting them to think and listen, use their ears, use their judgment.
Yeah, that's the point. That's
that
kind of the point. They got to make the decisions. We're just there to guide them.
All right, great. Well, we're going to let you get back into the hall and finish up with them. So
Great.
Thank you very much, Greg.
Great, thanks.
All right.